so many similarities between the Nigerian election that we had last year and Ghana's election that is coming up. For example, Mahama became president in 2010 when the former president of Ghana, Atta Mills, died in office. Just like Goodluck Jonathan became president when Yar'Adua died. Mahama completed the 2 years of Atta Mills before he was elected in 2012 for his first term, and then Goodluck Jonathan completed Yar'Adua's term and served one term before our elections last year. Also, Mahama is 57 years old, Goodluck Jonathan is 58, and the opposition candidate Nana Akufo-Addo is 72 years old, while Buhari is 73. Addo has run twice. This will be his third time, just like Muhammadu Buhari ran 3 times before he became president. I'm not saying that Addo will become president or not. Now, let's talk about the not so good side of Mahama's administration. The main problem that Ghanaians have with President Mahama is corruption in his administration. And according to Ghanaians, that in itself could be a perception. They're saying that Mahama himself may not be corrupt, but there are definitely a lot of corrupt officials in his administration. So yes, he built roads and hospitals, but the argument is that the money allegedly spent on this project don't rhyme with the value of the project. For example, the former transportation minister claimed that she spent $1 million, as in $1 million US, to paint portraits of past and present presidents on 116 buses. And people were like, that is like spending $8,600 on repainting a bus. Haba. Of course, that minister stepped down. Also in 2014, the Savannah Accelerated Development Authority claimed that they spent 13 million cedis, that is more than $3.2 million, on planting 5 million trees. People are saying that's outrageous. Now, the ridiculous thing is that they couldn't account for the 5 million trees. They could only account for 700,000 trees. And the same ministry said that they spent 15 million cedis, that is about $3.7 million, on buying guinea fowls for farmers. But reporters only found a handful of guinea fowls. The worst part of the story is that the chief executive officer said that the birds flew to neighboring country Burkina Faso in search of food. Corruption. After people started shouting, after some months, he said that the guinea fowls are back. And speaking of Burkina Faso, a contractor said that he spent $650,000 to build a fence around Ghana's embassy in Burkina Faso. This is the fence that was built $650,000. So people were outraged. They were like, this money can build a new school. This money, $650,000 to build a fence. Are you kidding me? Keep in mind that this is the same contractor that allegedly gave Mr. President the gift of a brand new 2010 Ford Expedition. So he gave it as a gift to the president in 2012. That's the same year that he won that contract. So Ghanaians were asking, did Mr. President collect bribe? As a matter of fact, BBC asked him the same question.
What about you, Mr. President? Have you been offered a bribe before? You mean as president? As John Mahama? As a human being? As a person? Any human being in the world would have encountered, corruption in a way, one way or